And just go ahead and count your breath silently in your mind. So we'll go and do 10 inhales, 10 exhales. So you can't quite see the full picture from there, so that's better. All right, so 10 deep breaths in and out through the nose. And now the 3-part breaths. So breathe into your belly, your rib cage, your upper chest, and then breathe out chest, rib cage, and belly. And let's do that twice more.
Yes, would you remind me which office it's in? I'm sorry. It is.
Oh,
Okay. It's
Yeah.
in
it's dropping again. This is so annoying. Okay, let me see if I can.
Yeah,
Is that better? No, it's crooked.
before, but it's in the, what's it called? The building is called something with a B on it, that one?
So,
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Well, so to be sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. Bye.
okay, let's open our eye. Open your eyes and let's do some Kapalabhati breathing. So with Kapalabhati breathing, you just do a strong exhale as you pull your belly in. So we'll just start with 1 breath in and we'll do 10 breaths. And then breathe normally in and out through the nose. And then another 10 breaths. Take a breath in and go. Breathe normally. And one more set of 10. Take a breath in. And again, breathe normally. All right. Open your eyes and let's circle the torso. So just circling from your waist. And go ahead and circle the other way. And back to center. And we're just going to arch the back and then round. Back and forth between those 2 positions, rounding and arching the back. Let's do 3 more. Sit up, arms overhead, interlace your fingers, turn your palms up to the ceiling and just stretch up. Stretch up out of the waist, reach the heels of the hands up, bring your arms alongside your ears. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths. Let's bend to the right and bring the left arm over and stretch both sides of the body. And to the other side, stretch both sides of the body. And then let's just go side to side. I think my picture is reversed. I'm not sure how that happened. All right, just noticing it. The mirror effect. And let's come back to the center. Interlace your fingers and reach up. Inhale. Exhale, twist left, look over your shoulder. Back to center, interlace the fingers, reach up, inhale. Exhale, twist right, look over your shoulder. And again, back to center, inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. And to center, interlace the fingers, inhale, reach up. And exhale, twist. And back to center. Go ahead and come to your hands and knees. And just set up with your wrists below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. And round your back, coming into the cat pose. And then arch your back, coming into the cow pose. And we'll just go back and forth between those two positions, arching and rounding the back. And now come back into child's pose. Take your hips to your heels. Reach your fingers out, elbows coming up off the floor. And stretch out through your fingertips. Breathe. A couple of deep breaths. Round your back. Come up to the cat pose. Scoop your belly in, head down. And arch your back. Lift your head, lift your hips. Back into child's pose. Hips back on the heels. Reach the fingers out. Hold. Round your back into the cat pose. And arch the back. And hips back on your heels again. Elbows up off the floor. Reach out through your fingertips. Walk your hands to the left. And just stretch the right side of the body. And walk your hands to the right, stretching the left side. And back to center, head down, take your hands back by your feet and just relax your shoulders, let your upper back round. Bring your hands forward, round your back, come up into the cat pose, scoop your belly in, and flatten the back. Take your knees about mat width apart, hands a little in front of the shoulder line, and circle the shoulders and hips together. You go the other way, circle. And come back to center. And let's take the right arm up and up to the ceiling, shoulder up. Reach out through your fingertips. And take it down, slide it under the left arm. Lift your left shoulder. Hold. And right arm up, reach up. And take it down. Left arm out to the side and reach up. Bring the left shoulder over the right. Hold. And take it down underneath the right. And lift the right shoulder. And reach up. And take it down. And we're going to come up onto the knees. So we're standing on the knees. Go ahead and put a blanket under your knees. And you can also grab a block. My blocks are actually holding up the camera. Oh, there's another one. All right. So come to your knees. And I think that my screen is reversed. So if I go here, is that for you guys, is this your left? I want to say the right thing. I think my camera's reversed. Anyways, I'm going to say this is the left.
It's on my right side.
Oh, it's on your right. Okay, so go
Yeah.
to your right. And bring your left leg out. Left arm up and reach out and over. Just hold there. And then circle your arm. And the other way, circle the arm. Reach up again. And over. And take your hand down to the left, right arm up, reach up. And bend to the left, sliding the left hand on the leg. Breathe. And come up. And we're going to switch sides. So taking your block to the other side, right foot out, right arm up and over, and just reach out, stretch from the outer edge of the foot to the fingertips. Breathe. Circle the arm. And go the other way. Circle the arm. Reach up and over. And come up. Take your right hand to your right leg. Left arm up. Bend to the side. Stretch both sides of the body. Breathe. And back to center. We're going to bring the right knee in. Take the hands to the lower back. Press your hips forward. Let your head go back. Breathe deep. And let's come into child's pose. Just take your hips back to your heels. Forehead down. And relax. And let's go ahead and come back up to hands and knees. So I'm going to turn to face the short end of my mat again. So we should all do that. And then you can keep a blanket under your knees if that feels good. And spread your fingers out really wide, bringing them under your shoulders. And turn your toes under. Shoot your hips up, pulling your belly button toward your spine. Come into downward dog. Just press the heel towards the floor. Press your chest toward your knees. Take a couple of breaths. And walk your feet forward. Come into a forward bend. Just letting the upper body relax. Let your head hang down. Just let go. Grab your elbows with your opposite hand and swing your torso side to side. Back to center, and again, just let your head hang. A couple of breaths. Release your arms. Come up halfway, hands on your thighs. Bend your knees, sit back like you're sitting on the edge of a chair. Hold there. Bring your arms up overhead. And stand all the way up. Interlace your fingers again. Reach your hands upward. Stretch. Arms alongside your ears. And let's stretch side to side. Back to center, reach up. Float your hands down behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Palms together. Roll the shoulders back. Press your hips forward. Breathe deep. Bend forward. Lift your hands up over your back. And reach your arms down, just dangling down towards the floor. Come up halfway, hands on your thighs. Bend your knees, sit back like you're sitting on a chair, arms up. Stand all the way up, arms down, and twist. Let your arms swing. All right, I'm going to turn to face the long side of the mat and setting up a block right in the middle. Feet out wide with the toes turned slightly in. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Bring your right arm up alongside your ear. Take your left hand to your left leg and bend to the left, sliding the hand down the leg. Deep breathing. Come up. Other side. Left arm up, right hand on the right side. Bend to the right. Up. And now we're just going to go forward and back. And up. And we'll go side to side. And up. And we'll go forward and to the left, back, and to the right. Forward and to the left, back, and right. One more. Forward, left, back, and right. And other direction. Forward and to the right, left, and sorry, back and left. Forward and to the right, back and left. And stand up. Let's bring the feet in. Just gonna stand with the feet together and come into a forward bend. So letting the upper body relax completely. Head hanging down towards the floor. And just let go. Breathe deep. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, let your head go towards the floor. And we're going to come up halfway. And then all the way. Stand up. Then we're going to shift the weight, heel to toe, and then back again. Now shift it right foot to left. And we're going to march in place in slow motion. And stand tall. Let's take the feet slightly wider than the hips and twist. Let the arms swing. And now as you twist to one side, you're going to raise the opposite heel. Come back to center and we'll circle the hips. Big wide circle. And the other way, circle. And back to center. Stand tall. Take a few deep breaths. Step your feet together. And let's shift the weight into the right foot. Take your left leg up. And lower it down. Right leg up. And lower it down. Left leg up. Lower. Right leg up. And lower. Left leg up, we're going to hold it. So take it against your calf or your thigh. Press them into each other and stand tall. Hold there. Release it. Bring the foot down, shake out your standing leg. We're going to shift over to the left leg, right foot against the ankle. And then you can take it up to your calf or your thigh. Press the leg and foot into each other and hold there. Release the leg, arms down and twist side to side. And let's come back down to the mat, lying down on your back. I want you to have a block and a strap close by. And just lie down on your back with your knees bent. Feet on the floor. We're going to just rock the knees side to side. And knees up, feet up. We're going to wrap our arms around our shins and hug the legs in. Take 3 deep breaths. And take the feet straight up toward the ceiling, hands by your sides. And now let's circle the feet. And go the other way. Circle. And back to center. Relax for a moment. Take your feet down to the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop to the sides. Turn your palms upward. And just relax. Bring the knees together. Straighten your right leg. And we're going to lift that right leg up and take it down. Let's do that 5 times. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 2 more. Lift, lower, lift and lower. And place your foot on the floor. Straighten your left leg. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. 2 more. Lift, lower, lift, and lower down. Both legs straight, arms overhead, and stretch from heels to fingertips. Stretch from shoulders to the hips. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. And now we're going to stretch the right side, right arm, right leg. Stretch. Relax. Left arm, left leg, stretch. Relax. Right arm, left leg, stretch. Relax. Left arm, right leg. Relax. We're going to take our hands to our sides, bend the knees, lift your hips, and slide a block under your sacrum. So you're supported between the hips. You're just going to allow that block to hold us up. Rest there for a few breaths. Send your breath deep in your belly. And bring both feet up toward the ceiling. And we're going to hold there. Take the feet apart. And now circle your legs together. One going clockwise, one going counterclockwise. And go the other way. Circle. Back to center. 1 second. Hold. Lower down. Feet to the mat. And we're going to straighten the right leg and let the little toes fall to the side. So your foot is on the floor. The arch of your foot faces up. And you're just relaxing. Breathe deeply as you can. Left foot on the floor. Sorry, right foot on the floor. Straighten the left leg. Let the little toes fall to the side. Breathe deep. And we'll bring the foot in. Lift your hips up. Slide the block foot out from underneath. Just put it off to the side. And we'll relax there. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. And we're just going to press on the left thigh. Hold. Take a few deep breaths. Release. We're going to pick up the left foot off the floor, hands around the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Keep your right foot flexed. Hold there. Rotate your left ankle. And go the other way. Rotate. Let it relax. You're going to rock the hips side to side. And back to center. We're going to uncross the legs. Cross the opposite way. Flex the left foot. Press on your left thigh. Hold. And take your hand off your thigh. Pick up your right foot. Hands around the front of the shin or the back of the thigh. Just pull it in. Rock your hips side to side. Back to center. Let's circle the right ankle. Circle the other way. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And release. Uncross your legs. Take your feet out to the edges of the mat. Let your knees fall together in the middle. Relax. Again, deep, full breathing. We're going to roll to one side. Come up to a seated position. And we're going to go into a breathing exercise with the blanket. So you want to open your blanket up and just roll the edge of it a few times. Just 2 or 3 times. You're going to come into a pose with the knees wide. Place that blanket right at the tops of your thighs and against your belly button. Tuck it in there into your hips. And so when you come forward, you're going to come forward into a child's pose. The blanket's going to be held there in the crease of the hip. And then you're coming into child's pose. And you want to have your head straight. I'm just turning my head so that you guys can hear me talk. But you're just going to take some deep breaths. So you're trying to breathe way down in your belly so that your belly presses against your blanket on your inhale and releases on your exhale. Hold there. Just a few more breaths. Let's come up to a seated position and just hold for a moment. And we'll sit up with the legs out straight. You can sit on a folded blanket. Bend your right knee, step your right foot over your left leg, and with your left arm, hug your right leg. Take your right hand behind you and turn and look over your right shoulder. Hold there. Breathe deep. And we're going to untwist, uncross the leg. We'll cross the opposite way. So step your left leg over your right. With your right arm, hug your left leg and left hand behind you and turn, look over your shoulder. Breathe deep. and untwist. And we are going to go into our Shavasana, our final relaxation. So go ahead and set yourself up. And if you'd like to do a restorative supported pose, go ahead and set that up. Just make sure you're comfortable. And that your body is well supported, that it's symmetrically placed. And everything is in alignment. So once you're comfortable, we're just going to come back to deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And with every exhale, letting go a little bit more. Focus your attention on your breathing. Send the breath to the lower belly. Let it rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale from the mouth. And again, in through the nose. Out from the mouth. One more time, in through the nose. Out from the mouth. And gently move your toes, move your fingers, rotate your ankles, rotate your wrists. Then roll over and rest on your side. And just stay there for a few breaths. Go ahead and come up, sit up. Rest your hands on your legs. Sit up straight, relax your shoulders, face, arms, and hands. Bring your attention back to your breathing, in through your nose, out through your nose. Direct the breath to the lower belly on your inhale. Let your belly rock in on your exhale. Take a deep breath into your belly, rib cage, and chest. Exhale from your mouth. And again, breathe in belly, rib cage, and chest. Exhale from your mouth. Rub your hands together. Rest your palms on your eyes. Gently massage your face, your neck, your shoulders. And let's chant Om 3 times. So breathe in. Namaste. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you. Thank you. A good summer.